I was freshly divorced. I had about $47,000 worth of credit card debt, and I had zero money in my emergency fund. I had no idea what I could do to solve my problems. So the money that came in was always gone before I spent it, and my debt kept increasing because of the interest rates on my cards. The highest one that I had was 29%, and all my cards were maxed out. I say all the cards, I had three other cards, so I was hurting kind of bad. But in less than 2 years' time, I paid off all of my debts. How did I do it? I did not get a new job or a second job. I did not come into a bunch of money. Last but not least, I did not embrace the whole hustle culture, try to make a new way. No, I didn't do all that stuff. What I did was I humbled myself hard because I had to. So the money from my job, right? I made about $4,000 USD every month, and that's not bad, right? But my minimum card payments were $1,500, due to interest rates. And so that means every month I'd get $4,000, but 2,500 would be left over. 2,500 would be left over. Food cost me around 500 a month. Gas was 240. Home and car insurance put together was 150. Phone was 135. Thank you, Verizon. Storage unit was 130. Things here and there. I calculated some stuff. But with all that being said, I should have $1,345 left over if the math was mathing correctly. Rent was $2,000. That left me with negative $655. So I had to do something that I know that not everybody can do. And I'm being serious with you guys. I know that not everybody can do what I did or what I'm about to say that I did, because everybody's lives is different. I was so deep in the hole that I had to rely on my resources, and so I moved back home with my mom. Now, I went back to live home with my mom, not just because I had to, but because I could. I'm fully aware that everybody will have that ability too, because some of you guys might not have parents, you might not have a relationship with your parents, you might not have a good relationship with your parents. Like I said, all our lives are different. We're different people, right? But I had that ability too. So I humbled myself and I moved back home because I can't pay rent or get an apartment because my credit cards and my credit was jacked. I'm in my mid 30s and I had to go back home. A grown man, but I thank my mom for having me. And did she charge me money for rent? No. No, she did not. But, and this is a big but, I am fully aware that the addition of another human being added to the household makes utilities go up. All utilities. So I gave my mother money every month and I bought her anything that the house needed. And just to let you know, that was cheaper than paying $2,000 for rent. I tried my best to make her life as easy as I could while knocking out this mountain of debt that I racked up, and also while making my footprint in the house as small as possible because I went to go move back in with my mom. Now, I stopped going out and stopped ordering food, and I cooked from home, and that dropped my food bill 300 USD, right? So good, and plus I'm on a special diet. It's working out, losing some weight, feeling great, love it. But I also don't stay out late. I don't do any drinking or socializing. And most of all, I had the funds to start dumping extra money onto my debt. So in less than a year, I knocked out that high interest credit card balance that I had first. Felt great, but the rest is history. But that's not the most important part. No, don't get me wrong. Paying off $47,000 worth of credit card debt in 2 years is amazing. Don't get me wrong. The problem is that I had to figure out how and why in the world and all that did I even get 47K in debt in the first place. And the reason why I got that 47K in the first place was because of my relationship with money. Having a relationship with money is very important. It's not about the amount of money that you make, it's about what you do with the money that you make. I know people who make really good money and they're constantly broke because of their relationship with money. People who make more money than me, but they're broke. And then there's people who make less money than me and have more money than me because of their relationship with money. I made this channel for the people who realize they need to have a serious come to Jesus moment and look at themselves financially and see what their deal is. Where's my money going? How can I save money? Do I really need to buy this or do I want to buy this? What are the positives and negatives of money? Do I really need to get a new job or can I find out what I'm spending my money on? I make videos on good money habits that you can fall asleep to because association brings about a simulation. If you hang out with these videos and get familiar with the subject of good money habits and financial investments, this stuff will rub off on you. And eventually, good money habits will be at the forefront of your mind. I make shorter form content that you can listen to on your way to work or throughout the day, smaller and bite-sized in comparison to the sleep videos. It's important for you to believe that you can make positive changes in your financial situation. Money has no prejudices. It doesn't care who you are or where you are from. So you need to have a good relationship with it. And that's what this channel is for. Today is the first day of your better financial life. Welcome.